One question which we frequently get is, if I file bankruptcy, will my credit score be destroyed? And the answer to that, which I've given hundreds of times, is that it's an urban myth that bankruptcy destroys your credit score. And in many cases, bankruptcy actually makes your credit score go up after you file. And the reason is very simple. Let's say you have a typical example. You're a homeowner and you have $50,000 of credit card debt and you've fallen behind on your credit card payments. That has brought your credit score very low. So if a lender is looking at your record, he sees here's a guy with 8 credit cards, he's behind $50,000. I'm not going to lend this guy any money. And that keeps your credit score low. Those debts that you have are like an anchor on your credit score, holding it down. When you file bankruptcy, believe it or not, contrary to what most people think, your credit score goes up. It's like taking a scissors or a knife and cutting the rope of that anchor. The anchor falls to the bottom of the ocean because all your debts now are gone, so your credit score starts to rise. And if I'm a lender and I look at your record after you file bankruptcy, I see somebody who has no debt, and he's a much better risk for me to loan money to. So in many, many cases, the credit score actually goes up after filing bankruptcy. Now, if you have perfect credit, if you come into the office and you have 750 credit and you file bankruptcy, yes, your credit score is going to fall. It doesn't fall all the way down. It'll fall from like a 750 to a 690 or something like that. It never destroys your credit score. And of course, you can start building it back up. Very few people come in with like really high credit scores, although we do see it from time to time. So the thing to remember, also I want to say that when you come to our office and you file bankruptcy, we run a special credit report for you, which will show you your credit score today and your credit score after you file. And I found to my surprise when I started doing this years ago that people's credit scores often went up after you file bankruptcy. That's the reality, not the urban myth that bankruptcy destroys your credit score. So often it's a good strategy if you want to be in the situation where you're going to need to borrow money in a few years for a mortgage or a car loan. It's a good idea to file bankruptcy, contrary to what many people think.